Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining in this morning. Let's double check the audio. Please let us know you can hear us loud and clear. We will be using the questions panel on the right side of your screen. You can use this panel to send us all of your questions throughout the webinar. Please let us know if you can hear me. Let's wait a couple more minutes to see if anybody else can join in. We will be starting this webinar in about 5 minutes. Thank you. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our webinar, Shelly Use Cases. Just like a quick reminder, this webinar will be recorded and will be sent to your email after the session is over. I would like to welcome Mr. Presley from Shelly, who will be our presenter for today's webinar. And once again, please send us all your questions during the webinar. We will be using the panel on the right side of your screen, and we will be answering a Q&A panel at the end of the webinar. For those of you just joining us, welcome. And Mr. Presley, we're ready to start.
Thank you very much. And how are you to everybody? My name is David Presley. I am the Business Development Manager for Latin America for Shelly. Been doing this for 2 years, and I hope I can give value as I go through my presentation. Please, any question, let me know. We will be responding them at the end of the presentation, and let's get at it. Here we go. The idea is that you get to know a little bit more about us. We are a company that is totally focused on developing IoT devices, as the ones you can see in the screen, in the way of sensors, in the way of relays, in the way of mm, power metering devices, in the way of add-ons, bulbs, different devices that we manufacture and that we are distributing in the US now through our partner Epcon. It's a good news to share with you. We recently reached the 10 million devices sold worldwide. It's a great price for us to be able to sell that many devices. We are a 7-year-old company, headquartered based out of Bulgaria. Our CEO Dimitar is not only the CEO, he's also the head of the product development division. He is the one who started the company. He's the one who developed our first products, and he's a very into developing the new products that we have. And then we're going to be talking a little bit about them today. We have a very competitive price for the market. Our products are very reliable in the way of, I can assure you, you're not going to have any RMA. We don't have any distributors or dealers returning products to us because there is damage. And the way of be intelligent about the office or the house or the apartment, whichever way it is, and save some energy, which is something we all want to do. We are one of our standards is that one that we want to be able to be integrated with all solutions and all platforms, and we're working on that. We are a very open standard solution. We are already integrated with voice assistants like Alexa and Google Home, and we use different ways of communication like MQTT, and already established that through that open standard that we have already integrated with many applications, open standard applications, and also proprietary applications like URC or Control4 or any of those. So we are very open standard. This is something that you need to know ahead of time. It's a very important matter for us. And we're so open that we want to share with you guys the possibility of doing your own scripting. We just started back in September a course on it, so that dealers and distributors can become aware of how to integrate our products and develop different way of using it specific to their needs. So we're very open standard. This is something very important to us. So the whole presentation I want to do today is about use cases where you can use our devices and you can give value to your customers. And we're going to go along that, looking into lighting and looking into home appliances or office appliances, how to monitor them and control them. And the way of smart doors and garage doors, how you can use our devices to control those. About covers and blinds, indoor and outdoors, so you can control them and be smart about them. About heating and climate control inside the office or inside the house, how you can do that with different devices that we manufacture. And also we're going to talk a little bit about how our products are already integrated with those smart assistants out there in the market. Well, let's start with the lighting, okay? The whole idea about lighting is that with our devices, you can start controlling them, whether they are LED lighting or LED strips or regular lighting, whether you want to do dimming, whichever the situation is, we have different devices that can be used for that. In the case of switching, so you can use different ways, or you can control them in creating scenes and using different things to control the lighting inside the office or inside the house, for that matter. So the i4 that you see in the video is one of our an input device we have that can be connected to different devices and create those scenes and create those environments that the office or the home requires. So what we're talking about is different devices that we have as relays at the Shelly Plus One and the Plus One PM, that stands for power metering, or the Shelly Plus 2 PM to be able to control blinds and covers. And if you can combine those products already in stock with Epcon, with devices like the Shelly Plus i4, create those scenes and start to control with other devices like a button, to create that environment in the office or in the house that is desired. The whole idea of controlling the lighting goes along the way of also controlling with the same device something like a garage door. So is that with the Shelly Plus One is something that you can do for either one or the other, and also in the way of dimming, so that our dimmer can, with in combination with Alexa, create that scene that I was talking about, so that if your customer goes into his area of entertainment, can create either a movie scene or a party scene or whichever the case is, and from there start a series of actions that the relays can do, like turn on a projector or dim the light or close the blinds. This is all possible through our devices. We have a dimmer 2, which is what we call it, which in combination with the Shelly Plus One, for example, or the Shelly Plus One PM, if in the case you want to do some power metering, and a button, you can start controlling certain illumination in a way so that if an old person needs to just push a button because the mobility is limited, then he can do so just pressing the button in different ways so that he can control the lighting in a certain area of the house. And also with voice. So whichever is more preferred, it can be done with the Shelly devices immediately. And in the way of controlling and monitoring appliances, we also have small devices that we can fit behind any outlet, and start controlling different appliances that can be connected to that outlet. Say a power heat, a water heating, or a refrigerator, or a washer and dryer, whichever the case is. And the interesting thing is that not only controlling and monitoring those appliances, we can make it even smarter by adding a device like a Shelly Flood, so that if it detects water at some point in time, it can send a signal to the relay that is connected to the appliance and turn it off if that is the case. So the whole idea of combining Shelly devices that go in the way of monitoring and controlling, like the Shelly Plus One PM, with a sensor, whether it's water or motion, or for a door and window that is open, it can be totally intelligent for whoever lives in the house, or for the office for that matter. We have this combination very much used, for example, in hotels throughout the region in Latin America. And talking about smart doors in garage, same thing. A combination of different products like the Shelly Plus One UL or the Shelly button can allow you to control smart doors in the way, in case you forgot the combination or you forgot the key, you can go ahead and use the Shelly app to go ahead and open that door by using a Shelly Plus One UL. And also for a commercial use, we will use in this case a Shelly Plus 2 PM, which is able to open and close the door, and also do any kind of setting that is needed so that the garage door for the office can be closed or open at needs. And that same applies with smart covers and blinds. Using our devices can allow you to be able to automate the process of opening blinds to a certain extent, or fully open, by using a device like a Shelly Plus 2 PM and a sensor, a motion sensor. as you saw in the picture, is totally possible, so that as soon as the motion sensor senses the movement, can either open or close the blind, whichever the case is. The same case with the office, by combining the Shelly Plus 2PN for blinds, and be able to open the blinds at a certain time or with motion, whichever the case. And we have a certain feature with our relay, the Plus 2PM, which is able to be connected to the forecast weather, the weather forecast. And in that case, if a strong wind is expected at a certain time, the device can go ahead and close the blind or the cover, whichever the case is. And this is something that could be very important, especially in certain regions where the weather is extreme, like the north or the south, whichever is applicable, so that the control of the temperature where the people is, whether it's a house or an apartment or an office, is always appropriate. And the way of, for example, how a Shelly flood can detect the temperature in the floor is available, so that they can start heating the floor in Germany, so that to make it smart, or for that matter, getting to know how a water heating device, how it's working, get to see the history of the last year of how the consumption is, and be able to know if maybe detect even a problem with the heater. So all this information is available through the app, by connecting the appliances to the Shelly relay. Okay, and same way, space cooling, by putting down the blinds when the motion sensor detects there is a lot of luminosity coming from outside, and closing down the blinds so that the space can be kept cool. And this is as much as I have for use cases. So now you have the use cases for illumination, for heating, for controlling the temperature in the room, for the covers and the blinds, for the garage doors and the smart doors. A lot of those can be also controlled by voice command, which is something that is very much used and very much desired by young families nowadays. So in that way, I just want to inform you, we have a complete setup and already integration of our products with Alexa, so that in the way that you can control through Alexa a single device, or you can do a room control or a scene control for that matter, all through Shelly devices. You can set up and program so that Alexa can do certain things at certain time and with different devices, all through Shelly devices. It's very easy to integrate Alexa with Shelly. We're going to be sharing this presentation after the webinar, so that you have all the information as to how to log in and connect with Alexa. Same with Google Home. Very simple to integrate with Google Home. Same number of steps pretty much. So you can start controlling lighting or air conditioning or windows, whatever the case is. It's very easy to program, so that at a certain time the blinds are open and at a certain percentage, so that it can be more comfortable and more easy way of living. Totally integratable with Google Home, passing on the way to connect with Google Home. And same thing with SmartThings from Samsung. We're already there. It's a very easy way to connect, use our devices, and have a smart life. And why Epcon and Shelly, which is going to be the last slide of our presentation today, ladies and gentlemen. And we have a strong manufacturer-distributor relationship. We started the relationship this year, yes, so it's young, but the idea is to continue developing distribution of Shelly products through Epcon, and this is one way we're trying to do that. We have immediate product availability, whether it is from the warehouse of Epcon or if it's something that they don't have, and we can provide. It's no problem. Our warehouse is in Boca Raton. We can go ahead and distribute a large amount of products for your products. Technical support is available when needed. We're actually planning to do possibly a technical training of Shelly devices in the near future is something that we're talking about. Commercial training is what we're doing today, and thank you for attending. Best prices. Epcon is getting from us the best price possible for the market, so you can be rest assured that you're gonna get the best price. Um, and what I hear from most dealers that they are getting is really two important points, which I want to talk about, which is they are telling me that they are able to resolve problems in their projects very easily, very quickly, and very cheap. And this is be a very important point to mention about Shelly. And also they are mixing our products with proposals they have from probably platforms like Control4 or URC or Savant or any of those. By mixing their products with our products, they're able to lower the price on the proposals, and that way they're able to get more deals, more customers buying their proposals. And this is the strong relationship we can propose to you as Epcon and Shelly. And that is so much I had for presentation. I am open to questions, please.
Thank you, Mr. Presley. Thank you for sharing this valuable information about Shelly. Let's take a couple of minutes to see if we have any questions. Please use the panel on the right side of your screen, okay? Let's give a couple of minutes so Mr. Presley can help answer these questions. Mr. Presley, we have a question. It says, is it possible to get wiring diagrams for the Shelly products?
So wiring diagrams for the Shelly product. We have a line of products, which is, I didn't show you guys today, which is the Pro line. The Pro line is a specific, it's a different kind of line because it's DRAM mounted, and that you can wire, okay, with Ethernet. It's not just Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, it's also Ethernet. So just to let you know about that. But yes, as part of the information that you should get, you will get a link for a knowledge base. In that knowledge base, you will find information on the devices, on the application, on the integration, on different matters that may be useful to you guys. In that knowledge base, if you go into devices, you will find specific information on all the devices. And in there, you will be able to find the wiring information that you're looking for. I will go ahead and share that link with you guys right after the meeting.
Thank you, Mr. Presley.
Epcon will share it with you.
Do we have any more questions? Please let us know and use the panel on the right side of your screen.
No more question, guys?
It seems like we don't have any more questions, Mr. Presley. Would you like to add any more information for our customers?
Well, I guess not. Celeste, I just want to let you guys know that if you guys need any information, you can get it from Epcon or from me. We are available to support you in any ways. If you have a questions on projects, how to integrate, technical, let us know, please. We'll be glad to help.
Perfect. Thank you, Mr. Presley. And thank you, everyone, for your time this morning. Let us know about your next project. We have our support team at EPCOM that is ready to help you. As we mentioned, this webinar will be sent to your email. And please keep checking our website and social media for more information on our weekly webinars. Thank you again for your time this morning and have a great day. Thank you, Mr. Presley, for your time as well.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.